what they want to do with their front line.
Burst mages.
And the Faramis,
But Faramis isn't really considered a burst mage until late game, so he can't really remove Xbox's armor. And Yuriko doesn't burst without a roll, so she can't really get rid of his armor that easily too. So Xbox is actually a really solid pick here, as in EXP versus their comp. And Yuzong can't really hard counter Xbox either. Why is Uranus countering Yuzong? Because Yuzong cannot burst Uranus. You can't out trade a Uranus. Well, you can try to, but he'll regen it back.
What you gonna do?
And then Uranus can always cut. Yuzong can't really cut and out rotate. You're forced to have the marksmen clear the opposite lane where Uranus is clearing, because Yuzong's clear is really bad and cannot outwin the 1v1 with Uranus. Why is Pac banned a lot? He's probably the best at cutting waves, macro-wise EXP. That's the big reason why. His early game burst damage can pop squishies.
Help out with the clear or with staving off all these pesky disturbances for their jungler to ensure that they are on curve and they can contest.
Nile looking for an aggressive play here to steal the enemy small camp.
All about the pathing coming in from Nile.
Nice rotation.
He is the one that can really.
Usually you can have the mage and
and
EXP still on their own, but Nile is just there that fast. And he's a free scuttle. Honestly, he can already play this really well rotation-wise. Now, if Nile was really fiending right here, he could have went to the enemy side small camp and then cleared down.
Good clear, good mobility equals the Frederick.
But actually, you know, you always want to go your red buff first, then you want to do that. He might do it here, or he'll probably just play it safe and clear.
Yeah.
It probably wouldn't be that great because you want your buffs to spawn faster too. So probably not a great idea. Oh, he already getting quite chunked here. Having to probably reset. Oh, now Nile goes for it. Look at him right now. He's trying to steal that camp. First Kyrie wins the retry. Kyrie might be dead here. Has no ult to get out. No dash. He has the dash, but they're blocking the way. Oh, but he got. Ooh. Well played from Kyrie. But Nile already denied Kyrie so much. It's such a good start for Geek Fam. Kyrie won't even have level 4 for turtle, by the way. They might give his first turtle. Kyrie might barely hit 4. If he gets that gold crab, he probably hits 4, I think. But Nile is going to hit 5 if he clears blue off. Kyrie's already out-rotated.
Especially with the execution.
Now Nile's gonna rush
it's just so clean sometimes,
the
and
buff,
have no idea.
not buff, turtle.
It seems like they're not
because Kyrie still isn't 4.
But then they'll go for a pick.
Kyrie's to clear that camp first before he's even in 4.
So riskily and still surviving on a sliver of
Luke,
HP, but
looking for him right now.
That's an onward.
Gonna commit on the Kyrie. Nile's gonna swap targets to Kyrie right now. Kyrie still has his monk. Petri goes off on Kyrie. Kyrie, can he use monk? No, Keyboy's dead. A boy low as well. Kyrie still gets the retry. Keyboy ults.
Getting shut down, taken out.
That was such a bad play. I'll say the mistakes right there. Geek Fam were too. It was already too late to rush turtle. Already too late. Nile clearing that bot camp and not going straight for the turtle, giving Kyrie the time to clear that top camp to get level 4, or just even wait to get passive EXP. Let him get 4 for that turtle fight. Nile's best play was either rushing the turtle or going for his blue buff and small camp so that he would be level 5 and Kyrie level 4.
And despite all the utility,
alright, he might have already been level 5. I don't think so.
Just not enough. And Marky,
he would have had an even bigger level lead and a better chance of taking the turtle.
I want to give a shout out to CW as to how he is playing.
And then Raph is level 4
he knows that he can't
for
use
turtle
that
fight. He didn't have it.
It's a bit
and
hard
Raph is like really weak without her 4 and just early game in general. And then Boyski had already died really early to Keyboy. Now going for a greedy invade here. Kyrie missing all his stacks, won't get a refresh. Nile though misses the dash, gets the blue up though. Kyrie's to get out. Keyboy with the ult isn't gonna matter. Nope. Power Raph. Sounds going quite deep. Probably be forced to use another realm here.
That's another realm force.
It's a good force though. Oh, come on, Keyboy. Luke's here though. That one goes off. Kyrie, quite deep. Really wasted another realm. From boy.
No one falls.
No, neither of them will have it. If he didn't waste it there and they had a turtle play, it would have been really, really good.
Actually pulls the trigger on the nether realm first. If you can force it out,
Edith gets weaker late? Yeah, Edith does like kind of fall off pretty hard. Luke is losing this 1v1 quite hard in boots, which is not good at all for Onic, because controlling the EXP side is very important.
the copy of the Nether
Who's probably rotate turtle quite early as well. Luke. Oh, they're gonna go up for a lane swap here. This is actually a smart play for Geek, because if Luke clears that and late rotates, it'll be really late. Claw's turtle impact is very small, so they're rather just gold go top and then contest this. Beloy dying. Luke just, oh what? Why did Luke even commit to that? Not disengage. Not even the disengage, but why didn't Luke go for Keyboy, who's already squishy? It was kind of weird to just be that deep that aggressive.
Onic can really output.
That's an
Maybe
again, but it's only
Denial here.
Who could certainly just take this damage with the
Boost is here as well with the ice cream on. Nile might be dead. Even if he ults started too late. Netherrealm goes off. Fox on Nile. Boy's trying to help. Boyski gets ult. It's cold. Boyski's dead. Marky's trying to heal, trying to help, but it's not going to be enough. Luke's here as well, but nothing much he can do. Yeah, Boyski is kind of falling off here. He's getting fucked by Keyboy. Keyboy is just chain CCing him, and he can't do anything about it. I think Beloy went for Demon Shoes because you can't outrun the Edith combo if you go tough boots, or you can. But if you don't go tough boots, it will always CC chain you 100% of the time, like it's a pressure. Now Raphael's kind of need the mana, so it's more like it is likely he wants the Demon Shoes, but he probably regrets it. Or if Keyboy is just that better and doesn't need, and he's predicting anyway, he can win for the tough boots. And Geek had such a solid start pre the first turtle, but then they made a really bad decision of hard forcing that first turtle. He has retry, but he doesn't want retry for this.
Well, now they're looking for some more across the map. It's still going to be Nile who secures the orange bucket. CW, 6 minutes. That's an impressive time for the Golden Snap. We usually see it 7
4K Goldie can even contest at this point. Saved his retry before what? To get zoned by boots.
Really looking good for them. Geek Fam, they really need to get more depths onto Beloyski to turn things around.
If they keep taking Beloyski out, he's going to be so behind on items, and he is still, even though he's a Raphaela, one of the tools that Geek Fam is using to really open up the maps and find vision. If he can...
Do you want to engage the fight? I mean, like, come in, you know, we're open ours, we're opening the doors, come attack us first, and then we're going to counter engage. Because looking at the draft, they kind of have to do that now.
But Onyx saying, no, I don't want to go into your house. I don't want dinner. What I want is to crack your house, siege it down.
The only way I see you winning
is
if Marky somehow makes like a really good play.
Yeah, for a guess, you know, but hey, I guess do your thing when you're Onyx.
Geek do not have a lot of damage.
Well, if it's working so well, why wouldn't you do it? And for now,
Boy isn't going to do big damage till late game. Yuzong only just falls off, he gets weaker, less damage as the game goes by. Marky's the only one who have a lot of damage mid game. Damn, bro.
Yeah, right now it looks
swagging on the Lord.
Oh,
that's smart. He waited for the Lord. He waited for 940 to kill the Lord, so that the Lord spawn is going to be at 1010 instead of 940. Because if he killed it right there, it would have spawned really fast. But they want to set up like a proper wave spawn with aggression, so that none of the waves are wasted.
But Marky right now, I don't know if he has enough damage.
I don't think that egg is really something.
Well, they want to have time to have proper setup for all the waves, so they all collapse at once.
In their arsenal.
To make things worse right now, Onic has full control over the waves, over all 3 waves, so Marky has nowhere to farm. Slowly and surely, he's falling behind in EXP, in gold from CW, who has the win of nature. One more big issue for Geek Fam to think about in the middle of these big fights. If you take a look at the items, Sans with the Lightning Trench and Power Spike is also... there's a chance for a pickup to happen, and the Netherrealm just being denied completely if they're able to pick up a boy and crowd control him if the Purify isn't available.
Bot tower probably gonna pop soon.
Marky only has 2, CW has 4.
They can maybe get mid tower because it has no shield. I doubt they're gonna commit to this Lord here. Keyboy might look for something with a flicker ult.
But seal play from Keyboy,
nope.
not gonna hit anyone.
Keyboy gets pulled back. Dodge, pulled, has to flicker out. Raffle goes off, Netherrealm goes off.
Boots still in the front.
Look at the re-engage. Netherrealm goes off. Has to get back off though. Really nice Netherrealm from Sans. The wait, be patient.
Is able to escape with some good healing from Beloy and that photo. The flask of the Oasis getting them the shield.
It's nice that Geek tried to do something. Oh my, never mind.
Just finds a boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's perfect defense except for that.
Back in.
Why didn't they take the waves?
All the battle spells, but
they synced for the first one.
And right now, the Lord is still 70 seconds away.
They let the opposite lane. They let Lord Wave slow push, hard push. Oh, now.
Stopping anytime soon.
Ulti isn't gonna matter though.
Boots is here. For the lockdown. No, he just baits out that retreat, takes it for himself. They are taking everything away from.
Even though they're winning, even though they're at a 10K gold lead where they can brute force players, they
have to be careful.
Flicker.
Follow the Petri. CW gets bursted.
Just gets melted down.
What a play.
The first kill on the board is a kill
onto
the marksman. An incredible
what a
value.
fantastic
Marky
play.
jumps with a heavy crossbow, deals up damage.
Trying to come into Kyrie and Boots here.
Luke
is here.
Luke jumps in with the Black Dragon from
Who's going to get the retreat? Netherrealm was off.
Will he be able to steal it away? It is.
Kyrie still gets it. Netherrealm versus Netherrealm 5v4 here. Keyboy's quite low though. Bonk goes off. Boyce's trying to help. 1 HP though. Boots goes in with the ult. Team here as well. Boy trying to heal. Kyrie gets pulled. That's going to matter.
Stampede brings Kyrie back, but a dash you.
And in fact, in that kind of situation, if they secure
the
Lord,
big damage.
they might have turned things around.
For sure.
Definitely, the Lord would
that would have been
so
such a good Lord for Geek.
Maneuver,
it would have helped stall the game out so much.
And more importantly, control, where they can actually get in place.
They're probably going to lose all their high ground to the Lord.
Onic, but now with the Lord coming in, only 2 members escorting the main Lord. Everyone else setting up the waves.
Onward, onto Luke. Good, furious dive defensively. Niall has gotten rid of the Lord, using the red tree, gets out with a shield unity. A proper defense for a proper team. Geek Fam.
They need to keep one of their high grounds
right now,
to have a
Onic,
chance.
They're still staying in the base. Sans almost half HP, and right now Boots making sure that Luke as well as Niall are not going to be looking healthy. CW 3
Top's
hits,
going to be gone too.
And now only one.
Their only hope is Luke like ulting for this,
in the base
and
for
then
Geek Fam. This is a very rough part for them.
But I don't think Onic's going to back off from this top lane push.
But in a weird way, Onic has the same kind of
and
survivability.
Geek isn't going to contest it either. Wow.
Because they have the Firaga armor, they have Edith with the Primal Wrath, technically
way
2 lives
man.
in 1 hero.
Onward. An Earth Shatter, dodged away from Keyboy's gonna lose his life. No,
Who gets bursted, but he has ammo.
Petri
goes off.
And a big shutdown over.
Sans doesn't have the air missile.
Battle mirror image and
Kyrie. Going in on Kyrie here.
Now being chased down by a black dragon flying above the sky. Shield
Niall's gonna come for it as well. A little bit too deep though. Earthel's not even there. This is a 5v4. What is Niall doing? That's too much, bro.
And again, it's Onic who
way too much.
Reversing what looked to be a good moment. CW with a blazing duet. Free hitting, but it's gonna be
oh, is he gonna be dead?
All the way to the back.
No, 1 HP backs off. They barely live. Sans flickers in. Boyce's dead. Sans, a boy pulls Sans and Boots into the knockout from Buzon.
Lucas chunked by the Appraiser's Wrath.
Still a 10K goal lead for Onic, bro. But
Geek Fam was the one that managed to get a victory. The only bad thing was that Niall really committed. But the team didn't want
the worst
to
thing is that happened there was Niall, when Niall overcommitted, but then also Sans and Keyboy trying to do something and then just getting caught off.
W-Dad.
Yep, going in together is definitely important.
I really like that Geek isn't scared to make plays, but that was too much.
Front line, so if he's
Marky has a lot of gold. I know CW does have 13K, but CW's goal lead doesn't really matter as much anymore as long as both marksmen are full build. And now Marky's almost full build.
That could be the key that literally the key that Geek Fam can use to turn this.
CW probably hit full build like around 12K.
What is the goal? It's just
Fwydchickn around now is pretty good because you can counteract the Ice Queen.
Is it better to kite or is it better to dive, Arashi?
Whoa, Fwydchickn, a little too deep here. Taking a lot of damage. Has to heal. You can't frontline, boy. You can be aggressive, but frontlining is dumb.
Okay. I mean, hey, if you can subvert the expectations like that, it can just work.
Now forced to ult from CW. CW doesn't have a dash. Luke might commit onto it. No, he's gonna back off, which is smart. Too much aggression. It's just, they have to give it up. Trying to contest that Lord after Luke had to use his ult is just dumb.
And now they have to concede a Lord. 17 minutes.
Well played.
It's still enhanced, no evolved. Is this endable?
Not yet.
Not yet.
My mom always said, if there's a Irritel on the table, don't push too hard.
I think they can. I also think they can defend, but very hard to say. If one person on Geek dies a dumb death, they can't defend. Geek needs to play this perfectly, while also not letting the minions go too far into the base.
I've seen that before.
They need to have Niall and Luke zoning, Fwydchickn healing them, and the Lord can't go under the tower. The waves just spawned. Netherrealm goes off. Luke doesn't have ult. Flicker ult. Onto CW. CW gets picked off. No, but CW. Netherrealm goes off as well. CW's literally 1 HP. Wins. Still gonna die to Luke though. No, Luke. CW goes back. Oh, he dies to Luke. Keyboy, literally 1 HP. Niall, don't go for that. You need to back off. Defend. Just defend. Take the 1-for-1. 1-for-1 is good for you. Don't greed for more. 1-for-1 is the perfect situation for you.
W-Mom.
Shout out LaFell's mom and Geek Fam.
Dude, it is actually insane how aggressive Geek is being despite their goal deficit. It is amazing.
How much space their respective opponents' goal laters have. Because when CW is free hitting, it's a lot of damage. The exact same thing is true for Geek Fam. Looking at the instant replay.
Man, CW though played that perfectly. He win the nature, sold win, bought rose gold, TP'd back, kill the boy, but then dies Huzong still. If Keyboy didn't die, not Keyboy, if CW didn't die there, they might have been able to turn that around. If he healed off like ninjas or something. It was really nice that Luke made a 1-for-1 still.
It's good defensively as well as offensively.
The boy did respawn quick, yeah.
Onic, they're getting to a point
Fairness passive.
they can't catch Marky. Now there's more movement speed for him. So in this matchup, this is why I say, no, sorry, this is why my mom says that if that's an Irritel on
the gold lead,
side, don't push too hard
almost doesn't matter anymore. 20 minutes in, that gold lead doesn't matter.
She can move and attack at the
because
same time.
all the damage dealers on Geek are probably full. Maybe Fairness is like one item about before finishing, almost.
She should be.
And then the only difference would be like the tank's not having all the items, like Raph. But Raph only needs a heal. It's not as big of a deal.
Your parents' guest performance in Indonesia.
Oh, wait, no,
okay,
no,
okay,
jeez. They got knocked out.
Jeez.
Dude,
that was personal for both of us. How could you, man?
Fel's not a Toad Up
That
fan.
girl's not underage. Didn't Kyrie like just turn 18?
I thought I saved it.
Bro, Kyrie's like just turned 18 like a few months ago.
Do you want to go towards the light? Because you're good.
Female EDP.
Haiku.
Aloy, bro, you are in a very greedy spot right now. Flicker, you have to.
Of both Arashi and even
bro, Beloy, dude, Beloy's aggression is literally just too much.
You know,
it hurts. It hurts me.
All right, don't judge them for that.
Definitely.
And now
how aggressive he is, it makes me scared.
It
hurts me on an emotional level.
I have to say, if Luke
now
does
Geek
his job well,
don't really have the luxury
uses
to be waiting here. They need to confirm or like commit to something because the waves are in Onic's favor. Keyboy taking a lot of damage here, being forced to use the Primal Rage, Primal Wrath. Quite low, has to flicker out. Interesting. Niall's already half HP, needs to wait for Beloyski's heal. Beloyski getting poked out. Boots might commit on the Beloy. No, he backs out. Luke has to help. Not gonna matter. Lord resets.
Kyrie goes on to Niall, the Onic prodigy.
CW might be looking for the backdoor. Not gonna work though.
This is why the reset of Onic is so irritating, man. It's never a clean break. They're always somewhat following you, just close enough, far away enough that you can't really hit back.
Whoa, Sans. Fwydchickn has to flicker out. Kyrie blocks the jump.
Two big resources, both Keyboy.
Bro, there's just flickers back and forth. Fwydchickn had the flicker, then CW. Not CW, then Keyboy, and then Sans. It's not good that Onic keep asking to waste these flickers.
Especially the content charge
now,
from Sans,
genuinely,
he can get some HP
like
back
Onic is better off trying to backdoor.
And Boots is making sure that Niall
they're trying to team fight
Boots has to be
a Rafaela who will keep healing them over and over.
Making it so easy for Kyrie.
Sans has no dashes. They might try to commit for him. Ult goes off. Ult goes on to Sans. Sans. Winter Crunch. And then another one though. Gets picked off. Immo perched though. Niall quite low. CW going for the back door.
Right now, Sans gonna be slain. CW walking still. Niall
there's a wave.
Retribution battle, and that's CW in the base, wide open. He wants to go for the end right now. But does he have the minions? He does.
And it's a back door.
Onic takes it.
I knew as soon as CW was looking for the backdoor earlier. I said earlier, Onic was better off looking for the backdoor.
With a 1-0.
Dude, the fact that that game was close though was insane.
Geek Fam has a chance. CW is like,
Geek Fam was going to win that fight if CW didn't backdoor.
He heard you, LaFell. He heard you say, oh, in the team fight, Marky can hit back. You can't chase the air.
Good game though. That was nice game.
Just go straight to the base.
At least it wasn't like a. It was one side at first, but Geek Fam made it look like they were gonna come back.
Don't go towards the.
I didn't see that back door. They were tunnel vision, bro.
Move away from the problem.
Happens.
Geek Fam right now, they're putting all their eggs.